That's a glorious noise. You have no idea how good that sounds. Anyway, starting a new LP. Sony Computer Entertainment, America. I'm used to that being Europe, but obviously I think the version on the store is the American version, so. Boom, 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 boom. You gotta love this music. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom. Ah. I have no idea how much this feels in my heart. It's like, oh, so good. Well, obviously, we're gonna make it safe fire. Why wouldn't we? One thing about this is, oh, you can't do it in this one. Never mind then. We just get to listen to the story of Spyro the Dragon in the world of dragons.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnort character? Now I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty North is a simple creature. Vampire. He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he's ugly that does it.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
I believe that's your introduction to the game. It's beautiful. It's just like, there's this bad guy. Everything's gone wrong. Do it. Hang on. Turn that up a little bit. Rescued Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
The dragons will give you a tutorial. You can stand on this and you can save the game, which leads to the fairy zapping us. You can listen to the dragon again, or you can just continue and just run off. All this is fine. Each world has a number of dragons to save. They will either give you advice or just talk to you, say weird things. Save Delvin?
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
I do not believe we can swim in this game. I'm not about to test it. Also, there was no point in doing that because there was nothing there. So yes, that's Sparks. Burnt Ruse. Give him my treasure. Sparks, our dragonfly flame will collect treasure for us. So you don't have to manually touch it. It's a little bit of a range increase, basically. Get back here. Get back here. Doing so bad. Yeah. I completely forgot there's a barrel roll in this game. Weird things that you forget. The music's great. It's another Insomniac game. Obviously. It did say that at the beginning. These are hub world. We're basically in the hub world, and that takes us to additional worlds. But currently, we're going to see if we can get all the treasure in this world and get all the dragons. This is the balloonist, but we're going to ignore him because we can't do anything with him right now. Because we need to save 10 dragons as the first dragon we saved told us. So this game is pretty much just a giant collectathon. You just want to collect everything, save all the dragons, get all the treasure, get all the eggs possibly. Yeah, there's eggs in this game. So, circle is my breath weapon. That can open chests. Square is my charge. Triangle allows me first person. X jumps, then X again hovers. Well, it glides, it's not hover.
Cool Flash, do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
So, the game is non-linear for what it is. You can tackle levels in almost any order. But for this one, it's telling me to tackle that level first, and then we can do other levels. Select tells you how many dragons there are, so there are 4 dragons in this world. We've got 3, and there's 64 treasure, we've got 10. Enemies also drop treasure, so it is very important that you find all the enemies and defeat them. What type of name is Thomas for a dragon?
Hey, Spyro! Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
So it should come up with 4 of 4 now to tell us that we got them all. Or not. Okay, that's obviously a later iteration thing. Triangle does not glide. There's conventions from later games that I might confuse, because I know this one's a basic one. Like this! I press the arrow things instead of the barrel abilities. Look at me roll! You see me rolling. They hate it. It's so far and tiny and in purple. And that's me riding dirty. So this is another Insomniac game. Obviously, I've already mentioned that, but it's very no Spyro. No, it's very different to Ratchet & Clank. We're not going to gain additional like abilities really. We're just a dragon collecting what dragons would collect, which is treasure. And stop falling off that. Jeez, I need to get my angles correct. I'll actually rotate the camera properly. I don't know if analog is on. Hang on. The control settings? Analog? Digital, not analog. Analog is on. Yeah, I found it weird that analog and digital are 2 very different things. Because normally you'd think digital's the superior one, but it actually means like 1s and 0s, so it's a whole or nothing. So a digital TV might seem better, but it means you can't get like half less great signals. Whereas a analog controller can take in all forms of inputs, whereas a digital would only do one or the other, and I went the wrong way then. Anytime I press triangle while gliding, I will just drop to the floor. Now, in later things that actually allows you to gain additional height, it's not working in this one, obviously, so. Now one of the things that is slightly gonna bog us down is the fact that I'm going to be collecting all the treasure, because surprise surprise, the game actually requires all of it to be got to get 100% and unlock the final level, I believe. So if we're missing treasure, then we need to go find it, which is we are missing 6 pieces of treasure. Each gem is worth a different amount. The red ones, I believe, are worth 1. The green ones are worth 2. I think yellow are 10 and pink purple's 5. This will come up soon. So expect after a level seems beaten to have a lot of running around. Oh, there's 2. I don't know how I missed them. Is there some in this maze? I feel like there should be. There'll also be a level in this maze. Red. Dark Hollow. this. So we've seen the town hall thing. That's a 1-up. That was a green jump. So, oh yeah, okay. It's flashed up at the top, 10 out of 10. Well, 100 out of 100. So we'll pick a level. Pick a hole, go into the hole. It'll tell you how much treasure you've got, and put it into our total treasure. And then we will fly to the next world. As you can see, it's not a huge loading on that. Oh, immediately we need to get into the fact that silver things cannot be flamed. They just conduct the heat. So you need to charge them. I mean, it's simple to know. Get here, frog. Frogs and other small animals spawn butterflies. Sparks eats butterflies to regain life. When we get hit, we'll go into a bit more detail with that, because I obviously have not been hit yet, so it makes no sense. We need a key for that. Doesn't matter if I charge it, it's not going to open. Fat enemies, you need to breathe fire on. You cannot charge them, you'll just bounce off. Dragon! What is your name? Your name is Albion. Alban.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
The nice thing about Saving the Dragons is they give you, I mean, that's how you get a little bit of your story, but also they give you like hints like that, which is very nice, because obviously you want to learn how to play the game. I can't get rid of you. He's too big for me to charge, and he's too fat for me to he's too big for me to charge, and he's got too much armor for me to fire. Ow. Right, so Sparks is now blue. Sparks changes colour depending on how much life you have. He'll go from yellow to blue, and then to green. And then he'll disappear. When Sparks is gone, if you get hit after that, you'll obviously lose a life. And if Sparks isn't there, he's not going to be picking up the gems for you, so obviously you're going to be in this situation, which is manually collecting stuff, which is worse, so always try to do that. Yeah. You don't use treasure for anything in this game, it's just for the collecting purpose, but like we say, if Nasty Note can turn gems into monsters, we kind of want to keep hold of them. This is Darius.
Big enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Thank you, Darius. If we were to jump into that will take us back to our home portal. That will count as it being beaten. There seems to be 3 dragons and 100 treasure in total. Yeah. So there's something round to the left and something round to the right. Because this is an early PS1 game, it doesn't appear that my analog stick is controlling the camera. Which is slightly annoying, but it's nothing we can't deal with. Another life. Lives get signified different in other games. So, is there a way that I can gain a supercharge? Or am I supposed to just try and get past that fat enemy? Because there is no map. Don't get a map. I just get past you. Are you wandering back and forth? Can I sneak past you? Oh, oh, your back's not there. There you go. That's what was actually going on. These enemies are walking back and forth. The back's not armoured, just toast the back. There might be certain ways to power up yourself so you could charge through them, but obviously that's not this one. Hello, dragon friend. Oswin.
Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the triangle button when you want to zoom in and look around. Oh, Your secret's safe with me.
Wait, did we just call that dragon a pervert? What? What is this adult humor? Key, Sparks. You don't want to grab a key. Okay, I gotta grab a key. Cannot swim. It's weird that you can't swim, but yeah, you can't swim in this game. So if any of you used to the older games, but not this game, yeah, you can't swim in this one. That chest has gotta have at least 10 gold in, right? 10 gems. It's not actually gold. Oop. Failed that jump. Little hoppity jumps. I like doing that. And then I will headbutt everything because, you know, it's important. Hoppity jumps, look at me, look at me do the hoppity jumps. Ah, aiming bad. Eat the butterfly. Whee. Pop the key in the hole. That is all the gems. I went the wrong way. So that's that level done 100% as well, which has given us a 4% completion rate of the game. Because it's not a huge game, but it is a fun game. I don't know how long it will take us to do stuff, especially if we miss gems and lose them forever and are just like, where are gems? Now we have dragon treasure of 200. So now we have the next place to go, which we'll go to Stone Hills. When you defeat an enemy that's already been defeated, you get one of these orb things. If you get a whole ring of them around, which I think is maybe 20, you will get an additional life. Until next time, I hope you look forward to this LP. And possibly check out the link in the description below about Spyro the Dragon. I'll see you in the next part when we do the Stone Hill.